Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, once more here in the Hall of Flames, where Commander Swift has another quest for us. As Sergeant Klingor, ever the shining example to your fellow Flames. Time and again you have risen to the call. Today I would give you the opportunity to add to your growing list of accomplishments. In return for battle chocobo was provided to us, the Holy See has petitioned our aid in purging the cavern known as the Aurum Vale of its most foul inhabitants. Our contract from Ishgard, Sir Williamus, will apprise you of the particulars of a mission upon your arrival. Now, if you already have it, Mordona would be closest, otherwise you can... yeah, it's here in the Coerthas Central Highlands, so... Camp Dragonhead or Falgod Float would both be fine, I guess. And like with Desmai Darkhold, this is of course not the only way to get this dungeon. There is another quest that begins in Vesper Bay from Nedrick, who also gives us several other dungeon quests. So yeah. But we take this one. From the immortal frames, I presume. Yes, I suppose you should suffice. The Holy See is not one to besiege assistance from foreign armies. But the task before us is a daunting one, and our own nights are occupied with matters of greater import. Maybe you have already heard rumors of the Aurum Vale? Many a miner has been lured into its cavernous recesses by promises of vast fortune, to find only death, and doubly so. If the noxious fumes don't get them, the carnivorous fronts that lurk are happy to oblige. While there is little we can do about the former, dispatching the latter would go far in sparing the lives of unfortunate treasure seekers, so it is that we turn to you. And with that, the Aurum Vale is accessible. It is a level 47 dungeon. And I'm doing this as a white mage. Yeah. These mushrooms are also mobs, right? Where have I... Let's put it here. People usually try to take you to the left side to avoid all those mobs over there, but it can easily happen that you end up being pushed by these noxious fumes and end up in the middle of a mob group, which makes this room here highly dangerous. Careful with these. This actually pushes you with Windscream, you see. Okay, first boss, right? The locksmith. The locksmith likes these gold lung dots which do damage to everyone. And also the room has these marble fruit which can heal all status ailments, including gold lung. But they only regrow so fast, so usually you take them at two stacks. Well, 3 is possible, but usually 2 is better. Okay. That's basically all that is to the boss. The dot. And if you're still affected by the dots, well, these are marble fruits. These are nastier forms of marble fruits. They start casting, and if you're too slow, you get these marble seedlings out of them. Many players don't like Aurum Vale because it's very easy to pill a bit too much and end up getting killed by stupid mobs. That's our second boss, the Coincounter. This one can be a bit nasty if you're careless. Either go close or stay far away with this one. I mean, far away. Yeah, this swipe is a, I believe, swipes hit everything but that area behind him. So stay behind him. Glower, he targets someone and shoots in a straight line. Eye of the Beholder is a large circle around him that does not hit beneath him or if you stand far enough away. Ow. This is a swing. Yep, a swing is deadly. And the summoner revived him. Oh, come on! Great, 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 great. This is another swing, and he's dead. Swings hit everything around him, so there's something you have to avoid by making distance, which our Dragoon failed twice. This time I stay back and just heal. You need to clean the gold right here in this corner, because before that, this area is locked off to continue. where's our final boss? Miser's Mistress. Well, as you can see here, again, marble fruit. So this kind of works like the first boss, with a few extra tricks. Okay, here you should take it at 3 stacks. Because the marble fruits don't regenerate quite as quickly here. And this is one of the tricks. From time to time, there come these marble fruits here. The mob type. And you have to kill them. Before they become too nasty. 5 stacks, buddy? The limit burst. Darkstellers did good. Okay, Commander Swift. You fulfilled the task. I had no doubts you would triumph, Sergeant, but the swiftness and surety with which you had done so is impressive indeed. It would be no exaggeration to say that I've been prouder of an adventure, that I've never been prouder of an adventure under my command. Rest assured that your deeds have been conveyed to the powers that be. I look forward to the day when I can congratulate you on a well-deserved promotion. For coin and country. Anyway, that should be the last requirement I needed for my promotion. As you've already done so... And now we are Second Flame Lieutenant. With the powers vested in me, I hereby appoint you to the rank of Second Flame Lieutenant. By this promotion, you are eligible to transfer between the 3 Grand Companies of Eorzea. In order to lure more adventurers to the Grand Companies, the Alliance leaders recently introduced a system which allows members of one organization the freedom to transfer to another. If you wish to shift your allegiance, you may do so by speaking with a personal officer of a Grand Company you wish to join. The procedure incurs a registration fee, but this payment is waived the first time you transfer. Furthermore, this promotion also confers upon you the right to purchase land or an apartment in one of your residential districts established for adventurer use. If you're interested in owning an estate or other property, I suggest that you speak with a resident taker posted to the district you have your sights set on. You'll be able to receive sound guidance on going about purchasing a plot of land, buying an apartment, or building a hall. And now I also unlocked the hunts. Sound the horns, for the hunt begins. Quickly now, lend me your ears. The Eorzean Alliance has finally agreed to put a bounty on the worst of the lawless. About time. I remember creatures and men that gum up the works like errant grains of sand. They're to be marked for extermination, praise for traders, and such rewards as benefit the task paid out. They call it the Hunt, a prosaic sort of name if you ask me. Wonderful to see the Alliance come together for such free market initiatives. I might say that cooperation on this point hardly makes a lie of a competition in less vacant areas. If there's enough to share, we share. If not, then it's survival of the fittest. But I forgot myself. It's a hunt that requires your service, not the never-ending bickering of nations. And perhaps you need the hunt as well. The work is no sinecure, but the rewards are rich. Speak with the hunt billmaster if you would hear me more. That is him over here. What do you want? Ah, the hunt. To excuse my churliness, I have my reasons. But let's go on with it, shall we? The hunt board, it's a board, not much more to say beyond that. As it's for posting bills. They are for the marks to be hunted. One bill for each merchandise. Excuse me, black-hearted villain. You notice there are two kinds of bills. There's a regular kind for regular wares, regular back guards, and the elite mark bill for something a bit more special. Stronger, more murderous, and so forth. Before you take one of these on, you may want to consult a hunter scholar. That's a veteran of a hunt who knows the Raimdale Codex by heart. The rest is straightforward. Kill the mark and claim your reward in allied seals. These I will accept in exchange for exclusive wares. Do note that I do not deal in seals. I'm not only deal in seals, I'm also the resident experts on the hunt. It would be well for you to remember whom to come crying to. I do hope that you do not disappoint. After all, this is for coin and country. Well, that's more than enough of that. Thank you very much. And here we have regular builds, which is usually a series of normal mobs. And the white ones are mobs you encounter in Fates. And the elite mark, which is only weekly, this is usually a ranked B elite mark, not A or even S, which is paid a lot better. And what else have you to offer now? Lieutenant Klingor, I'm certain that your duties with the Immortal Flames demand much of your time already, but if I might have a word, I'll get right to the point, Lieutenant. The higher-ups have authorized plans to form a specialized squad, and we're on the lookout for a reliable leader. Your name was at the top of the list. You would be responsible for training and commanding a number of adventurous subordinates, and the position also comes with a responsibility of further promotion. What say you, Lieutenant? Are you ready to lead? Yes. Outstanding. Let's get acquainted with your second in command right away. Who is the Lord Veteranium? It's an honor to be serving with you, Lieutenant. In my capacity as your aide, I'll be filling the role of Squadron Sergeant. And these eager troopers are the inaugural members of our squadron. Form up! Every one of them is a fledgling adventurer who enlisted in the hopes of following in your legendary footsteps. They're green to the military eye, but we'll harden them up soon enough. When you have a moment to spare, stop by the barracks and we can discuss their training and deployment in greater detail. I'll leave it to you then, Commander. What do you think? I'll admit they're raw as soldiers go, but they certainly have potential. I look forward to seeing what you can do with them. Right, I won't keep you any longer. Your squad's barracks can be found through the door at the back of the Hall of Flames. May Nalta bless you with fortune. Adventurer Squadron unlocked. You're now the commander of an adventurer squadron. Enter the Flame Barracks and speak with your squadron sergeant to issue deployment orders. Yes, the second lieutenant rank did quite a lot. Apparently I can't do that yet. Ah, now. Needed a bit to load the entrance. Okay. Welcome to the Squadron Barracks, Commander. I've been fully debriefed on this new initiative and stand ready to answer any question you might have. First and foremost, however, we need to discuss the increase the number of squadron members. We have 3 recruits at present, but our squadron won't be ready to deploy until we have at least 4. And we cannot have more than 8. Your own deeds as an adventurer should serve to attract new recruits. All you need to do is choose from the hopeful to submit their enlistment papers. By completing categories in your challenge log, you will occasionally attract new recruits to your squadron. You can decide which recruits you wish to add to your squadron after visiting the barracks and reading the enlistment papers. You can also check if recruits are available by opening the timers interface located under duty in the main menu. Visit the barracks, read the enlistment papers to decide which recruits you wish to add to your squadron. Yeah, you do that by doing various things. For example, finishing things in the challenge log, gaining achievements, stuff like that, right? Main story progress, possibly? I'm not certain. Anyway, I won't show that off because this is small fry crumb. Just know this helps to... this is necessary to increase your rank in the Flame server. Also, you later unlock the possibility to take your NPC squad with you in dungeons. So if you just want to run a dungeon and don't want to wait for a group, that can also be a way. Though admittedly, these NPC characters are stupid as anything, and your means to control them are limited. Basically it's attack or stay back. These are your options. Oh no, you can also tell them do a limit burst. He can no longer give us further promotions. That comes from the squad now, once you reach certain milestones. Okay, but that shall be it for this episode finally. Until next time, I am Ace and don't get lost.